So, a fun day we're getting ready to have. I am here at President of Texas State University and Beth Damphus's home, and we are getting ready to prepare a full meal with Matthew Wendel, who is the former chef of President George and Laura Bush. Hi, fellow Bobcats. I'm Cindy Williams, proud Texas State alumni and also creator of Texicureans, where we share the rich cultures and regions of Texas by way of food. I'm so excited and honored to be here with Matthew Wendel. He is also a Texas State alumni. We've been sharing college stories a little bit here today. And he is the general manager of the Blair House and also the deputy assistant chief of protocol. It's got a big important name. And he is also the former chef, or was the former chef to President George and First Lady Laura Bush. And we are in the kitchen with First Lady of Texas State, so he gets a chance to cook with the First Lady again with Beth Damphus. Thank you so much, Beth, for sharing your kitchen and allowing us to be here today. We've been here all afternoon and we have had a ball. We have literally all of our hands have been in the kitchen working on this. Let's get to it. Matthew, can you tell us a little bit about what you're preparing today?
Well, the star of the show is the fried chicken, which is also on the cover. That was one of the President and Mrs. Bush's favorite meals. They usually had me cook extra on a Saturday night so they could have leftovers to take on the plane home. It's also something I grew up eating almost every Sunday of my childhood.
Sunday fried chicken. I think it is a thing here in Texas. I think we've heard about it. All right, I am going to leave it to Beth and to Matthew and let you go after it.
Let's get back to the skillet.
Let's do it.
Well, the chicken's pretty simple. It's the chicken I grew up with, my mother making, except I added a couple extra seasonings. So it's a seasonal that you want to use, kosher salt, fresh ground pepper, garlic powder, ginger powder, and smoked paprika.
This is the breast and the back. It's gonna sound gross, but I pop it open like this, and then you can see where the bone is right there. You cut right between that.
And I do a little differently.
You do?
Like I cut my wishbone before I take the back off.
Oh.
So I have that part to sit on.
So you have the stump of the
So
chicken
you
left.
feel there's a little indention.
And I cut right down the front of it.
You just cut down and there's a
So
wishbone.
then there's.
And then you season the chicken, and then you have your bag of flour. When I grew up, it was a grocery bag. And you season that flour also, same seasonings. And then just shake the flour in the bag, and no brine, no egg wash, and then you'll get to taste it and see if it works for you.
So what was that like, growing up in a farming community and having a mom that was cooking, and of course growing up with 8 siblings?
Yeah, well, she had everybody in the kitchen cooking. As soon as you got to a certain age, she would put you on the counter and say mix that or stir that up. And she taught all of us, every one of my family's a good cook. So that if you learn to cook, you'll never go hungry and you'll always can find a job. So that was an important lesson. But I cooked with her probably more. One, I enjoyed it. And two, later I came to find out that was the time I got my mom for myself. While everybody was doing other things, it was just her and I in the kitchen. So that was very special for me and influenced me. And as my advisor, college advisors here, Dr. Allen, she can attest that I worked for the food service company on campus. At that time it was called PFM. So I would see all my professors at dinners or galas, which worked to my advantage, I think, because they would see me working hard all night and be in class the next morning. So hopefully they went a little easier on me.
Well, she certainly started you on a path to a wonderful career.
Maybe you can fish
I
them
will
up too. Make
help.
it faster.
Yes. How about that one?
Sure.
That would work. All right, we can do a little assembly
Little assembly
line
line.
here.
Well,
And here is
now, I want you to
meal.
try it, Miss Cindy.
oh,
I want you to
take.
be
All
the
right.
taste
Well,
test.
I think let's all try it.
Okay. There we go.
There we go.
Can you see it from there? Y'all, it's steaming. Steaming hot.
Steaming hot. All right, I'm gonna dig in. Here we go.
Sorry, the rest of you people. We're gonna get you a plate in a minute.
What I like is that all the way through I can taste the spices.
Mhm.
Because I didn't necessarily have something that had just the top portion, but I could taste the spices all the way through. That was excellent. This has been so much fun, y'all. I have really had a ball today. And we have a tradition at Texicureans. Guess what? You're getting another apron. This one says, you'll have to wear this in Washington, D.C. It says everything tastes better in Texas.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I love that. Thank you,
Thanks,
Cindy.
y'all, so much. Thank you, Beth and Matthew. I appreciate you sharing your kitchen, you sharing your recipes with all of us. Texas State Bobcats are richer for their experience this evening.
you.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Be
been a lot of fun.
sure to keep an eye out for future alumni events. And remember, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat. Thank you. Have a great evening, everybody.
Bye.